Hello, this is Ken Gibbins from Pine Finders Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Haddenham in Buckinghamshire in the UK. It is Friday the 22nd of July 2022, and I'm going to record a video of all of the old pine furniture that has just arrived. We've had quite a large delivery of pine furniture, and every time we have a delivery I record a video so you can see the stuff straight away, because it will take me a few weeks to put everything on the website properly. So I don't know why I wandered all the way down there for. If I start from, I'll start from here, that'll be a good place to start. So what I'll be doing is, obviously, just very quickly I'll be showing you each piece of furniture. We've got the unique code at the top, T1705D in this case. Most of the furniture will have two prices. You can buy it exactly as it is for the first price. The second price will include waxing and restoration, if there is any restoration to do. On the back you'll find the measurements in inches, and for wardrobes and big cupboards I also include a second depth measurement, height, width, depth, and that'll be the internal depth. And I'll try not to talk too much because I get told off for waffling. So often I'll just say this is that's a pine table, turned legs, 3 drawers, and then I'll just show you the ticket. And on a table you get 2 height measurements. It says 30 inches high, and the leg room is 24.5, so that's the leg room from what would be the floor to the underside of the table. There's another table below it. So all of this furniture will be added to the website, and we'll take detailed photographs, and I'll also record a video of each piece as well to show you around it individually. And as I say, that'll get placed on the website. And we've got a one-piece tall, fairly slim one-piece wardrobe. You will notice, I'll just point out, that the equipment I'm using includes a sort of it's called a fisheye lens. It just means I can get I don't have to stand too far away from the piece of furniture to get it in frame. So obviously it might look like that's curved, but obviously these are straight up, but it'll give you an indication. So this wardrobe is dating from about 1900. All of this stuff was originally painted and it's been stripped. And it's got a little drawer at the bottom. So on the wardrobes, this one for example, 19-inch internal depth, which should be fine for hanging coats and things. So anything 19 inches or more is usually fine. Then we have this nice old pine desk. Oh, one thing about these wardrobes, this wardrobe doesn't dismantle. I've got some big wardrobes which we'll come to later which do dismantle, but I will point that out. The desk, it's got a shelf on the right hand side, but in the left hand side here you've got these really cool little trays that come out. So you've got 3 trays. And the bottom one. And again, that 24.5 inches is to the top of that underside of that drawer there for leg room. We've got our absolutely stunning, very old chest, which is 1878. It's got a candle box in there inside. It's a great thing, that is. And it's got a drawer at the bottom, so I guess it's really a mule chest. Then we come to a large reclaimed base or dresser base or cupboard. So this isn't old, this has been made recently. 4 drawers and 4 doors, got a shelf inside. It's got those columns. We'll come to what should we do next? Right, I'm not gonna. No, I'll come to that later. Right, I'm going to go from here. So we've got an old pine wardrobe. Now this one actually splits in the centre, so you're left with two sections. Oh, I didn't measure that. Sorry. If you're interested in that one, you'll have to ask me for the measurements. For some reason I didn't write it. And it's got two drawers at the bottom. Then we got one of our this is a very large wardrobe. That is just a shadow, by the way. Don't worry about that line. That's not in the wood. It's a shadow. So a beautiful, very large old pine wardrobe dating from the late 1800s. Really big. And we do have a shelf that will go in if you'd like a shelf, and we've got the wooden rail at the moment, but we can put a new brass one if you'd like us to. This totally dismantles for delivery, so it should go up any stairway, and it's 20.5 inches deep, so that's nice and deep internally. The internal depth 20.5 inches, 1200 as it is, 1325 if you'd like it waxed for you. Then we got another nice wardrobe, slightly smaller. I won't be spending too much time on each piece. We got a very old Victorian Welsh dresser with 3 drawers at the top, a rack at the top and 2 doors below. You can see the old hinges there. So it's very old and rustic. So it does need a little bit of doing up, and that's reflected in the price. So you can buy it as it is for 900. If you were tempted to buy it as it is, probably best to get in touch with me first so I can talk you through everything that needs doing. I mean, it's not really bad, but there are a few bits and pieces that need doing. And I would imagine you'd like sort of a re-waxing as well, so it needs re-waxing. The base height is 39.5. That's what those two height measurements are. Next to that, oh, and the top does separate obviously from the base for delivery. This wardrobe is a one-piece wardrobe, I believe. Yep, so this one doesn't dismantle. Sorry, it's more like a cupboard really, it's a shelved cupboard. With a drawer at the bottom, and you got three shelves? 3 shelves inside. So this doesn't dismantle. If it's going upstairs, please check your access carefully. If you've got any problems, if you're not quite sure, let me know. So with the 16-inch internal depth, it really is best to have a shelved cupboard rather than a rail in, unless you were going to use it as a children's wardrobe, in which case I could put a rail in for you. We have a large reclaimed pine partly glazed dresser with some drawers and cupboard doors at the bottom there. So they obviously open up. So this has been made from reclaimed pine. So having been made from reclaimed pine, it does tend to wax up nicely. I better show you the ticket. And again, the top does separate from the base for delivery. And that's the base height again, 35.5. Right, we have another large old pine wardrobe. Again, this totally dismantles. (19.5-inch internal depth, so it's nice and deep. We have a one-piece wardrobe here. It has been waxed a while ago, needs a little bit of restoration and re-waxing. Actually, this is more like a cupboard again. It has got a rail in, so you could use it as a children's wardrobe, but it is very shallow. It's only 15.5 inches deep internally. So I've got 500 as it is, 597, but we can talk about sort of what you'd like me to do on this one. So yeah. Right, some bedside cupboards. These are all singles. So they've each got a drawer at the top and a cupboard door below, and they're just slightly different styles and sizes, as you can see. I'll just quickly go through them. And they've each got a shelf inside the base. Got a shelf. So there's that one. And then this one here, the second one. And then we'll come over to this one here. The first one I showed you has got a new top on. I should be able to sand that and get it the rest of the same colour if you'd like it waxed, but just something to bear in mind. Then we've got a very long or wide, however you want to describe it, reclaimed pine cupboard, been made recently with very clean reclaimed pine, so it should wax up nicely. So you've got a number of drawers and doors, and we have a shelf inside each section. And does that go all the way through? Yeah, so that's each one section there and there. And that is 104 inches wide. I don't know what that is in centimetres, sorry. Right, an old pine dresser base, 2 doors, 2 drawers, and it's got a shelf inside. It's nice and clean and tidy. Next we've got an old pine knob end bed, it's dating from about 1900. Now the sizes I've got, I've just got the mattress space for the moment, so the gap for the mattress is 76 inches by 34. You can get mattresses made to any size nowadays. If you can just, I mean, to be honest, you can look online and just see what you can find. If you can't find anything, let me know and I can get mattresses for you. The first price is buy it now as it is. The second price is waxed, but that will include slats. I can get some boards just to put across some slats for your mattress. So that's what the second price includes. Right, now we have a pair of bedside cupboards. And these have a drawer at the top, and they do have, each have a shelf inside. So this is the price for the pair. And I didn't measure that either. So you'll have to guess. Or let me know and I can tell you. Right, we've got a very old German, well, it's not really old, it's 1920s German 3-door cupboard stroke wardrobe. So this separates into 3 sections and it needs a fair bit of restoration. So I would suggest not buying it as it is. Let me clean it up for you and do the necessary, I would suggest. And yeah, I can give you some more details on this if you like, but it'll be nice when it's done. The internal depth 17, 18, 17, so that's 17 inches internal there, 18 inches internal there, and 17 again there. And I do have some shelves in it at the moment, so it can just be used as a nice shelved cupboard, or I can maybe put a rail just in the middle section, the deeper one. But interested in that, just let me know. We have a reclaimed pine linen press with an arched top and a selection of drawers at the bottom. So this has been made recently from reclaimed pine. It's got 2 shelves inside the top section at the moment. This is a one-piece one, it doesn't dismantle, so if it's going upstairs then please double check very carefully because this is quite big for a one-piece one. The internal depth at the top is 19 inches, so I could take the shelves out if you'd like and put a hanging rail in there for you if you'd like me to, so you can use it for hanging. Right, this is a very old one-piece cupboard. So this internal depth 16 inches. This is sort of late 1800s, this one. Again, that's just a shadow, don't worry about that line. So this is one piece, doesn't dismantle again, so please check access carefully. And yeah, I'll go through it. Internal depth 16 inches. So not really deep enough for hanging. You might get away with shirts, might be fine for shirts, or children's wardrobe is fine. So if you'd like shelves in, we can put shelves in for you. So just let me know, and I think there's something like £20 a shelf or something. So let me know if you want shelves in that one. Right, we have a dresser here. Now the top has actually been made for the base, so if you just wanted the base, I would be perfectly happy selling you the base on its own without the top. We can make the top into a wall hanging cupboard or something, because it's probably difficult to see. The colour isn't exactly right, to be honest. So, yeah, if you wanted just the base or just the top, let me know. But it does need a little bit of work as well. But I've got 500 as it is, 597 if you'd like it sort of played around with. We can restore it a little bit for you. The base height is 38.5 inches. So any interest in either the top or the bottom or the whole thing, of course, then let me know and we can talk about that. Right, I've got a couple of triple wardrobes here which I haven't actually had time to put together. I'm going away for a week, so my colleague's looking after the place, but I'm going to be away for a week. So I just haven't put these together yet. They are triple wardrobes, 3 doors. We'll talk about this one first. The centre door is a mirror, and it opens from left to right, so it's the opposite of this one. So it's open there. And totally dismantles, yeah. It's got 3 drawers at the bottom. 21-inch internal depths are nice and deep for hanging. And that is East German 1930s. And we've got another East German one, 1930s, very similar, just a little bit taller, and I think a little bit wider. Again, with the mirror in the centre door, so you've got the left, that's the door for the left-hand side. You've got the mirror in this centre door, the mirror door there, and this door coming on the right-hand side. And again, 3 drawers at the bottom. And again, obviously, totally dismantles for delivery. 21.5-inch internal depth, so even deeper. So that's really nice and deep. Okay, we've got a large, partly glazed, reclaimed pine dresser. So this has been made from old pine again. Reclaimed, very clean reclaimed pine. We've got a selection, loads of little drawers at the bottom and a cupboard in the middle. Got a shelf inside the middle cupboard. So again, made from reclaimed pine, so it should wax up nicely if you'd like it waxed, or obviously it can be painted. Base height 35. There you go. And the top does separate from the base for delivery. Right, lovely small pine cupboard. 2 drawers, 2 doors, and it has a, no, it doesn't have a shelf inside, but I can put a shelf inside if you'd like me to. Okay, so we have a nice big pine cupboard. So, and it's got a drawer at the bottom. It doesn't dismantle for delivery. So it's one piece. So again, if it's going upstairs, please check your access carefully. 17 internal depth. So you could get away with hanging shirts. If you'd like me to put a hanging rail inside, I can do. So it'd be great for a children's wardrobe or just for shirts or something. Or somebody has had shelves in there before. You can see the supports there. So if you'd like some shelves, we can make shelves for you at £20 each. Did I show you the ticket? I think I did. A very cute little bread cupboard, old pine bread cupboard. So we've got 5 drawers on the left hand side with porcelain, white porcelain knobs. They can be changed for wooden knobs if you'd like me to do that for you. You've got some fixed shelves on the right hand side, 3 full depth shelf and what's that, about a 3rd depth shelf there at the top. You'll notice that when the door's shut and locked, it locks the drawers up. That's the way it's made, but I can move this holding strip over for you if you'd like me to allow access to the drawers when the door's locked. Okay, I've done all those. Right, we're here now. A very handsome old pine chest of drawers. It's really nice. This is 4 big drawers. The top one I think has some partitions in it. We've got a couple of keys there because the bottom drawers will always open just with the keys. So we've got 3 keys that go in there, but if you'd like me to, I can put little wooden knobs on, or some sort of knobs if you'd like. Okay, we've got a nice cupboard with 3 shelves we've got at the moment on adjustable bed and adjustable supports. So it's got 3 shelves inside. It doesn't dismantle, so again, if you've got really tight stairs, then it'd be worth checking the measurements there. We've got a very big larder cupboard, bread cupboard, with 5 big drawers on the left and 1 door on the right with a vent in the door, and it's got some shelves in. And again, that door, when it closes up, you can see it locks the drawers up, so again, it can be moved if you'd like me to move it. We've got another nice chest of drawers, 3 drawers this time. Nice bit of detail on there. And one of my favourite bits is this beautiful, very old cupboard. Is my lens a bit blurred? It's not very clear, is it? Lovely old cupboard. A bit quirky. You've got a shelf inside the base, and my favourite part of it is it's got these strange sliding doors in the top. It's really weird. I don't know why I like it, I just think it's fascinating. So, nice and clean and tidy, but yeah, it's very old. Yeah, I love that. Right, when we get to we've got another old pine bread cupboard. Sorry, I haven't got much room to show you this properly. With porcelain knobs, 4 drawers, and we've got a selection of shelves inside, I believe. 2 shelves inside. Another dresser base. And another one. I don't think I've showed you these, have I? I've shown you these now. And these each have a shelf inside. And we've got a couple of things I mustn't forget to show you. We've got a corner pew and something else. Dressing table, drawer at the top, and little drawers drawers above the knee hole. I don't know what I'm talking about, but turned legs, then a full width drawer, then 2 small drawers below the mirror. So the base height 28. Right, now I need to show you something. What else was I going? Yeah, I know what I was going to show you, which I should have done earlier. I'll just go for a walk. Right, this is going to be difficult to see properly, but I have this. This, I believe, was 1 pew, and it's been cut to make a corner pew, so I think that's really cool. Now, it doesn't seem, the way it's cut, that this is exactly 90 degrees, so I can get my carpenter on it and we can redo that for you, but that's I think it's a great idea, and it just looks really good. I don't know if did I measure it? I think I measured it. Ah, yes, here we are. We've got 400 as it is, but I put 527, but it depends how much you want us to play around with it, really. So height 39 inches right to the top, seat height 18, the left hand one is 93 long, the right hand one 78, and the depth 20. So we can play around with it. If it needs to be shortened, or one of the sides or both need to be shortened, we can do that. So just let us know if that's of any interest. I think that's everything. There's some old copper cauldrons that I've put by for somebody. Yeah, I reckon that's it. So if you are interested in anything, please let me know. We can send you detailed photographs, or maybe a more detailed video if that helps. As I said earlier, I am away until next Sunday. So I'm away for a week. I'm paragliding in Annecy in France, so that'll be good. So if I survive, then I'll be back next Sunday. But my colleague Alexandra will be looking after the place until then, so she will have the phone. We're not going to be open all week during the week. Oh, it's a nice old bowl. I've got hardwood bowl. Not going to be open during the week all the time, so she's going to be popping in and out because she's not going to look after the kids. So if you'd like to visit, please phone first. She will be here tomorrow 10 till 5 and Sunday 12 till 4 as usual. And then during the week by appointment she can be here some of the time, but please phone first. Please don't just turn up because she probably won't be here. And then she'll be open again Friday 10 till 4, and then the following Saturday, that's next Saturday, 10 till 5. So best thing to do, if you'd like to come in, just give us a call. She will have my phone. And yeah, if there's any interest in anything, obviously you can contact us through the website or by email or by text or obviously phone. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling. I'll leave you to it. I hope there's something you like, and I hope we see you soon.